KCAU 9 News, this is Good Day Siouxland.
Well, it has been a rough year for restaurants, but there are new concerns this morning regarding the next round in the Paycheck Protection Program. And that's our top story this Friday morning. We spoke to Sneaky's chicken owner, Dave Ferris, and he says the program is putting more restrictions, both on the restaurant and hospitality industry. Qualifying businesses must show a 25% loss in revenue compared to the same quarter in 2019, and that's according to the National Restaurant Association. Sneaky's raises their prices each year, so that puts them under the required threshold and potentially further impacting his business.
If we did $100,000 last year, we've got to do $130,000 this year to break even. Well, so we're down 23%. We didn't get a chance for our increase. We're down significantly, and I don't know if we're going to qualify for that second round.
And Sneaky's catering business has been severely impacted. 38 weddings were on the books last year, and all of them had to be canceled. The restaurant is now down roughly $300,000.
Thanksgiving Day tragedy for one family after a motorhome accident kills a man near Remsen, Iowa. That's our top story this morning. According to the Plymouth County Sheriff's Office, the accident took place near the intersection of L12 and Quest Avenue just after 9:30 p.m. Thursday. In total, 9 different agencies responded to the accident. In an overnight news release to KCAU 9, the Sheriff's Office says a 1998 motorhome was traveling north on L12 when the driver failed to negotiate a curve, causing the vehicle to leave the roadway and roll several times, sadly killing a 23-year-old man. Several individuals were taken to FV Hospital. One was airlifted to Mercy One Siouxland.
The Trump administration reacts to tapes which were secretly recorded by President Trump's niece. The president's sister, Maryanne Trump Berry, allegedly can be heard criticizing her brother. Listen to this.
The change of stories, the lack of preparation, the lying, the holy what they're doing with the kids at the border. Donald's out for Donald, period.
Berry is a retired federal judge and the eldest sister of the president, and she has never spoken out publicly against her brother, and she did not respond to ABC News' request for a comment either. In a statement to ABC News, President Trump responded saying in part, quote, "Every day it's something else. Who cares? I'll continue to work hard for the American people." And the reported 15 hours of conversation have not been verified by ABC News. And the Post reports it was secretly recorded in 2018 and 2019 by the president's niece, Mary Trump, who recently published a book about President Trump. A small Siouxland community is breathing a sigh of relief after a grain elevator exploded there. And that's our top story this morning. The explosion left this gaping hole in a concrete storage silo at the Ag Partners facility in Royal, Iowa. Surveillance video shot from several blocks away shows just how violent the explosion was. A fireball even billowed high above the facility. And folks that spoke with us at KCAU 9 that didn't want to go on camera said the entire town shook when the explosion happened. Clay County Sheriff Chris Raveling tells us the silo was used to store corn and beans, but was mostly empty when the blast hit. He says about a dozen people living near the elevator were evacuated until inspectors were able to give the all clear. And nobody was inside at the time of the blast, and no one was injured.
We haven't gotten that close to be able to actually look at the elevator. Just, you know, we're worried of a collapse, so you don't want to get too close. And so that's why we have an engineer that knows elevators that's going to come in and take a look at it, because obviously we don't want the elevator to collapse, and we've got personnel around it. So we're going to wait to get him in here to have him take a look at it.
5 fire departments were on scene for several hours, making sure no additional flare-ups happened. Investigators will be back at the Ag Partners facility in Royal, Iowa today.